How's it hanging, hombres? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got ShineGreymon versus Beelzemon. Two relatively new players going to be facing off against each other, but looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us. Beelzemon, I don't think he's on the EX7 Beelzemon just yet, but hopefully we'll be getting hold of them soon. And this is a quite literally brand new player, first day, but the fact this is round 2 means they won their opening round on Shine. We started to get an influx of Yu-Gi-Oh players who were trying out Digimon after deciding that they're at odds with Digimon, which I don't hate. And I actually don't hate the Searcher here. Being able to pick up the Marcus as well as a 2-color Digimon, I guess to pick. Yeah, taking the one that free plays the Marcus. I actually wouldn't mind if we did free play Marcus. Free play Marcus, do the Mem Setter, shrink off the Immon just to take the damage offline. While yes, the BT17 Marcus does represent high roll, chip, because you're holding so many Marcuses, that means there's not many insecurities, so your security is probably going to be kind of weak. So maybe just taking the chip off board is the way to go here. And that is what we're going to go for. So we're going to go that. This will take a memory as well as kill the Impmon. So it's gain a memory and minus 3k because you have the Greymon. Like GeoGreymon is still Greymon in name, so it would be at one memory. Instead they have passed into 2, which means this Wizardmon is actually going to keep turn. And then are we going to see Iron Marco early? I feel like you kind of have to. It seems like he's missing the 5. Never mind, I tell a lie. Mill 3. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. But since on deletes revolve from trash, we will have 10k when we get there. But I mean, no Beelzemon have been milled yet, so this is still killable. Memory setter sets us to 3. But we're missing the Rise, which is a bit stinky. You could maybe try and one-choke here and play that BT17 Marcus, just drop him, because nothing else searches, so you don't really gain anything. We're going to spend the 4 and go for the Marcus Daemon, choosing to deny the swag just to have the kind of matching backgrounds. I dig it greatly. Then we're going to spend the 3 back just to put the Iron Marco. So Tamer for Tamer, Band for Band, and going to take the only legal target, because the Skull Satamon, as much as I love that guy, he is an undead, so he's actually not hittable off the Iron Marco, as far as I remember. Ooh, so one thing, this start of main is the Marcus. Yeah, so start of main would be happening before the Evo. Again, that's like how the phases work is a little bit like new for some people. I think explaining it to be more like the standby phase in Yu-Gi-Oh is probably the best way of being like, oh yeah, so before you evolve in the back, do this, like raise, and then here's your standby phase kind of type thing. But we are going to swing in with the Marcus. He's just going to swing the 1, not going to be evolving the GeoGrey because it looks like we are missing it. However, our timer did go sideways, so that's going to be a little bit of shrink, and that is going to be a Death Slinger. Please, you know what, actually, I don't hate that. I was going to say kill the Marcus, but taking the body off the board just to make sure that this can't turn into another one is kind of sick. Although you're in very real range of just getting hit by Marcus beat down. Looks like we're just going to forget the hatch, but I don't think it super matters. Well, okay, maybe it will, because we're gonna load the Death Slinger off the Iron Marco. Mill. A Slinger and a Rival's Barrage. I'm so glad he brought those back on. And that's going to be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to gain 1 off the Beelzemon. And then it's also going to have 2 checks in. So we're going to get to go 2 checks in. Reveal the Slinger. And then Yamon's going to mill 2. And then this actually should kill the Agumon here as well. So we're going to gain the 1 off the Death Slinger. And then the Warp Impmon is going to pop the Agumon. And then that's going to be 2 checks into security at an amount. Well, there's our Rise Greymons. I'm a big fan of the yellow base shine. Alright, just gonna go Iron Marco. Ooh, finds the blast mode. We will absolutely be taking that one for later. This feels very much like a single stack game. And this is what's really awkward here for our shine player. We get to go to 3. So is he staying in the back? Oh yeah, so he wants to push out and then stay in the back. No, push out and then spend the 2 Marcus's memory. So you do, I mean, if you want to do this whilst keeping turn, you do have to swing one of the Marcuses, which isn't the worst thing. Gonna evolve into the Geogray without paying the cost. Geogray effects, when digivolving, is then going to do some DP damage. We are gonna swing and this Marcus is gonna die. So it's very unfortunate that they haven't been able to like heal off of them. Still missing the 5s from the looks of it. And just another Marcus. I'm gonna swing. Tamer went sideways, so we will actually get the draw 1. Or at least, yeah, he's supposed to get the draw 1 off the Agumon because Tamer was suspended, and obviously now it's an inherit. And so we're just going to spend for the Marcus. But that said, this is still pretty dire. We're not gonna actually hatch this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I don't think there's any way to aggressively mill to 20 here, but I mean, even then, this is still just gonna be 2 checks. The problem is that the blast mode won't do anything here, but mill 2, draw 1, so to 15 cards, I think. Now that it has been milled, this means that we are going to just gain the 1 memory. And there's the sec +1 there as well. I don't think there's anything really, I mean, if it dies in security, like to hitting a burst mode, so be it, like it doesn't matter. Looks like we're not gonna, okay, we are gonna go for the reveal to add it to the top, and then we're gonna mill 2. So just stopping himself from going to minus in deck. It is gonna hit the Marcus first check, and then is gonna suspend it to steal a memory. Ooh, wait, does he not realize it's, does he not realize that it's also gain a memory? Still gonna get the second check through, but yeah, it looks like he's seen the minus 3k, but has not seen the gain 1 memory. We do have 10 cards in trash. Having 20 literally wouldn't even matter here. The only thing it does matter for is an unsuspend, because this is suspended. I'm glad we fixed that. We're not getting the GAO magically unsuspended Digimon. And you can see, this is why he actually wanted to go for the blast. This is why he wanted to try and get to 20, because the blast mode would just be straight game here. It is going to be unsuspended anyway, but yeah, I'm just going to put out the Impmon, and ShineGreymon is just going to have to simply see it. So we're going to spend... Wait, is this just lethal? Wait, is this just lethal? Wait a minute. Marcus beat down. We are actually going to evolve into the ShineGreymon, because ShineGreymon X antibody is a valid target. So we're just going to go into it for 0. Draw. It looked like he pointed at the Agumon, so I think he drew for the Agumon rather than draw for Evo, so he's -1 card advantage here. But we're going to get to go in for the 1 check. It's still going to be enough to get the kill. Swing it in once again, and yeah, just going to swing in with the rise. Yeah, so despite a pretty mucky start, is going to take a game 1.
Matrix Digivolution.
What's poppin', Tamers? We're back with Player Armour once again. A bunch of people ask me why I drink Player Armour, and it's because they sponsor me. Duh. Jokes aside, I actually was drinking Player Armour before all of that, because I actually don't have much of a sweet tooth, and I find a lot of energy drinks to be too sweet, especially a lot of the powder brands. But the no sugar approach for Player Ammo and their focus on more tart, like sour flavors, really suits my palate. The fruit punch is really just fruity and packs a nice kick. The blue raspberry is really, really nice as well, nice and sour, kind of like when you get those slushies. If you want something a little bit on the sweeter side, there's the strawberry lemonade, which is more strawberry than it is lemonade. And they do have the lemon flavors as well. And I can tell you for a fact that the new black cherry flavor goes foolish. Yeah, the way I mix mine is by getting the dry powder in and then getting a little bit of water in and just mixing it around to try and make a slurry. Then I add up to half the bottle and shake it a baby. Whilst they are getting shuffled up, I do want to say thank you to everyone that has been watching the channel, but especially to those that have been joining the channel as members. Starting at the mega tier, we do have Justice Josh, who is an ultimate here on YouTube, as well as tier 3 on Twitch. For our ultimates, we do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks and Sticks, 3 Strike Crawl, and Bradley Rob. Then for our champions, we do have ShineGreymon, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solar Ouroboros, King of Knights, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, and new Kenneth Smith. For our rookies, we do have Greatness Beam, Ryan Balfi, Bonsai Beard, and new Turtle Sovereign. Then for our Digi Eggs, whilst Adam is still getting shuffled up, we do have DigimonTCG, John Esposito, Rose Pierce, Christian Royal, Solon Desains, Yuxo, Evan Turner, Onyx Island, Walter Caceres, and King Fujitoro. And we do have Egg Open Pass. I was not looking, so yeah, I guess he did tell me that he did Brick in one of the games, and I'm concerned that this might be the game. ShineGreymon is going to evolve for the 3 cost rather than 2. Maybe not aware that you can... Oh, maybe you didn't see the black text on evolving for cheaper, because you can do that. And he did it with the Agumon, so we're just going to pass over 4 rather than 3. And we're going to go for the Iron Marco. So Iron Marco finds a rookie. It's not bad. So we could play the game a little bit. Emphasis is on a little. I think I see a BT3 Impmon here. I think we're just confirming what it is the actual cards do. Yeah, so he's just confirming what like the actual conditions are for the ShineGreymon. And I think we're just gonna play the Impmon here, hope to hit a Rivals Barrage, so whatever piece we're missing, we can just like Rivals Barrage it back if it ends up in trash. Gonna raise up, start of main, we're going to gain 1 because we do have the Tamer, and then probably gonna spend that same 1 for the Tamer because we do have a Agumon or ShineGreymon. Man, I hope it's ShineGreymon. Is it just Greymon in name? Because that would have changed the outcome of the last game by quite a bit. Marcus Damon, BT12, yeah, Agumon Greymon. Okay, so we are chilling. We are going to swing. This one's going to then evolve the Geogray into the ShineGreymon. And the new ShineGreymon, honestly, kind of lit. Big fan. 3k DP and piercing. Obviously, we still, like, there's enough shrink as well to just blow up the last one, but we do get a Rivals Barrage. So... gonna steal a memory and get the Rivals Barrage, which is pretty sick. And then we're gonna hit a Wizardmon, so it is gonna... Yes, we haven't shrunk security yet, so it is going to kill it off. And this ShineGreymon doesn't have the healer markers when it would get deleted. It has the Alterns do that instead. But we are going to turn into ShineGreymon, brand new ShineGreymon, very, very sick card. Out comes the Marcus as a result. And interesting enough, the new ShineGreymon just evolves for 3 generically. It doesn't have the ShineGreymon Evo tax, which I think is really interesting. And I see an actual promotion here, which is kind of surprising. Considering we were a little bit on the down low, I actually would have thought that we wouldn't have, but it looks like we're just double checking to see what's in our trash. We go into the Skull Satamon, and then we use the Iron Marco to bring back a memory. We'll load something to the top, and then 1, 2... Just 2, huh? And then we get to recur a piece. So it puts them to 2, which does limit the number of actions, but I mean, make Marcus march. Get in there, child soldier, run them hands. Give Beelzemon a low taper fade. We now have the inherit though as well, so if this Marcus does go nighty-night, it is going to be ending up back in security, and I don't think we're really in danger of getting like X antibody burn the tamer kind of range. We're going to swing in, and that's going to be draw 2. So we're just going super aggressive draw power. Some people complain about the yellow egg because like red draw Koromon is value. Activate the inherit. So it does get deleted, and then one of your red Yellow Tamers does get deleted, your ShineGreymon then lets you put it in security. So this Marcus actually should be in security. Or any Marcus. Yeah, okay, so we are going to get that. Yes. So just showing him the inherit. Okay, look at us. We're fixing the game state. Let's go. Just going to be the one check-in, though. The ShineGreymon not super aggressive. But by returning one of your Yellow Tamers to hand, you can prevent it from leaving, which is pretty sick. Agumon going to come down. He's going to find us a brand new Marcus. And probably just going to find us whatever we're missing. It looks like we picked up a Shine there. Ooh, but now ShineGreymon Burst Mode Ace is a very real threat, and I'm concerned if we swing, we die. However, we are not swinging. Instead, evolving for 4, Iron Marco goes sideways to turn this into a 3-cost Evo, and then we have 10 cards, so even if this does whiff on all the mills, we'll still gain 1 back. It looks like we got a Wizardmon in that, so yeah, we are going to go up to a lovely 2 memory, so 0-cost Evo effectively. And actually now, I wouldn't hate, yeah, I don't hate this at all. Evolve for 1, we have 20 cards in trash, or is it 10? Okay, it looks like it's just, yeah, it's just 10, but it's enough to burn the Tamer back down, which is really, really heads up play there from Adam. Swing, we're going to reveal top card. Ooh, it's the EX one, so we're gonna mill that, and then mill 3 more, training, and some other cards. And one of them was a Slinger, a Rival's Barrage. Ooh, it is a 7th, but damn, we're cooking. It's just gonna swing in for the 2 checks. Does hit the Marcus, which is gonna -3. Yeah, because we did, of course, get a mill before, so we are on those 2 checks. Could have tried to go for crazy damage, but just choosing to make sure that the Marcus wasn't going crazy. Are those Agumon GeoGreymons your turn effects, or are they all turns? Because I thought they were your turns. If they're all turns, that's crazy. Yeah, those are your turn effects, because they are red cards. So it shouldn't be drawing nearly as much, but that it is okay. Like we said, this is their first week, and VOD review is super important. Being able to make mistakes and like see yourself make that. Oh, that Marcus becomes an Agumon, Digimon thanks to the Agumon. Being able to see mistakes and get to VOD review and correct them, super important. Everyone was a new player at one point. GeoGreymon going to come down for 2. Still having to actually pay for Evo, but I mean, unlike... Oh, wait. I think he thinks this is the other Marcus. Yeah, it's possible he thinks this is the other Marcus. Gonna swing in with the +3k. Swing in. And there's not going to be a Rival's Barrage, so we are going to take it. To be fair, it's not quite as breaks as I thought it was going to be from the Beelzemon side. A little bit messy here and there, but this is what VOD review is for. Still though, good stuff from both of them. Putting on a show. If you like what you saw and you do want to see more, you're looking forward to seeing footage from the 3v3, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe on your way out. But before I get out of here, I'm going to ask you to leave us a nice comment on how nice it is to see brand new players picking up the game. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.